Hi Liam, my name is Andrea
Hi.
from Notino, one of the biggest online beauty retailers in Europe. Thank you for taking the time for us.
No, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. It's nice to speak to you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. On behalf of all of us from Notino and Hugo, we are very, very excited to talk about the new fragrance and about what's going on in your life.
Great.
Yeah, so you became the face of Hugo in 2019 and now you represent the brand in fragrances as well. So tell us, what's the best part of cooperating with Hugo?
I think Hugo and myself really, it's been sort of the perfect marriage and the perfect fit. The sense of style is the same sense of style I have. During making the clothes together, it's been a lot of fun to do so. Everyone's been very easy to work with and they take my ideas on board, which I really enjoy. And yeah, it's just, like I say, it's just been the perfect fit.
Yeah, because Hugo represents a risk-taking and bold masculinity, and from what I see, that's the perfect fit. I couldn't imagine anyone better. Tell me, what kind of risks do you like to take?
Ooh, what kind of risks do I like to take? Do you know what? I think I was more risky when I was younger. I remember there was a place in New Zealand where you could like bungee jump off the side of a building that I did when I was younger. But I like, I suppose, exhilarating risks, let's say.
So, risks in moderation?
Yes, exactly. But I think
Okay.
Since I had my son, I don't know, I don't take as many risks as I used to.
Oh, and when was the last time you took some risk?
Oof, when was the last time I took a risk?
In moderation.
In moderation. That's a really good question. I mean, I suppose, yeah, I've done a couple of jumps off of buildings that were quite fun. There was one that I did in Vegas, and it was really beautiful being able to see the whole, Vegas skyline and everything in the distance while you're coming back down to earth. Yeah.
That sounds amazing. I love Vegas. Now, tell me, I have this bad boy right over here, and I must say, this smells so amazing. It's fresh yet very powerful. Tell me, what's your favorite aspect of the fragrance?
Yeah, I think it's just such a fresh and clean fragrance. I like the fact that there's certain fragrances you can't wear all the time, but with this one you definitely can. And it's subtle in that way.
Yeah, I so agree. It's universal and amazing, yet very original fragrance. Now tell me, are you the type of person who likes to wear just one perfume, or do you like to change it up?
I like to change it up. I used to have a lot more fragrances actually, and I used to kind of like mixing and matching fragrances. But I don't know. I think it's quite nice also to have like one fragrance that identifies as you, if that makes sense.
Which is this one
Of
for
course.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect any other way. Now tell me, you shot the campaign in Berlin, a city that perfectly embodies a free, spirited attitude and vibe of Hugo. Is there a place that makes you feel empowered and inspired by?
I think for me, probably now, London. And it's funny because when I first moved here, it was quite scary. It's a very big city. I was only young. I think I was 17 when I first got here. And I kind of had to grow to love it. But the nightlife here is amazing. The foods here is really, really great. And yeah, I feel like I know my way around London now without a map, which is quite nice when you can feel that at home somewhere.
Mm-hmm. So you feel at home there?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Tell me, key message of Hugo is living in the moment. I'm interested if you live by this rule, or do you prefer your days to be planned?
No, I think I embody the idea of living in the moment because I never usually know what the hell is going on until just before it happens. But I think for me this year, more so than ever, I've been running quite a bit, and I've been kind of running out to the Thames and where the London Eye is, and I kind of just take a moment there every day to be a little bit, grateful and show some gratitude for what's happening in my life, and I think it's important to do things like that and take those moments.
Yeah, you spoke about gratitude. So, what are you the most grateful for in your life?
My son at the moment. I love my son. It's been difficult this year. I haven't been able to see him as much. He's just got the hang of FaceTime, which is very, very useful. and he's a right little chatterbox. So yeah, he definitely brings a lot of light to my day.
Yeah, children are blessings.
Mm-hmm.
Now, tell me, as an artist, do you think it's important to break certain rules?
I think so. I mean, I think, you know, the biggest artists in the world are the ones who kind of make their own rules, in a sense. You know, it can be risky at times. Sometimes it can go wrong, but I think otherwise you just end up a little bit vanilla, is what I would say. And it's you know, it's hard. You see so many successful artists and see what they're doing. You have to be careful to be individual and make sure that you're not copying people along the way. But obviously taking elements from different people as well, and different people that you look up to.
Mm-hmm. And you were talking about what it means to you being an artist. Tell me, you started your amazing career with One Direction. How do you compare this experience with being a solo artist right now?
It's been fun. I'd say it's a lot more stressful because everything kind of rides on your name, not just the name of you and some people. And yeah, it's a completely different experience. But you know, I love each and every one of those memories of being in the band. But I'm really enjoying this so far, and I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit more freedom in what I do. So I'm looking forward to the next few years.
Now, tell me, as an you spend a lot of your time talking to your fans on Instagram. What's your relationship to social media in general?
To be honest with you, social media, I've always had a bit of a love-hate relationship with it up until probably this year. And I think, I've said it before, but I think it's funny how, you know, we were all so worried about technology and actually connecting with each other personally. And this year we needed technology, you know, more than we ever have. And it's been great to, you know, reconnect with people, catch up a lot more. Me and the boys have spoken a lot more than we ever have. But yeah, I've grown to love it, especially things like TikTok. I think you have a lot more freedom on TikTok to have fun and kind of let your personality out. You know, everything's not so polished on there, and it's a bit more enjoyable that way, I feel.
Yeah. Is TikTok a place where you found out Dixie?
Yes, it is, yes. And it's been great to collaborate with her on this. You know, I wish her a lot of luck for the rest of her career. She just had a new song out with Wiz Khalifa, I think, as well. But it's great.
Yeah, I mean, I love your song, Naughty List. It's amazing, especially right now. I just love it, I must say.
Thank you.
And tell us, do you have any motto you live by?
Maybe it's the same as the fragrance in live for today.
Live for today. I'll take that. That's a great one, as you never know what comes next.
Mm-hmm.
Now tell me, do you have any tips for any aspiring artists or musicians out there who are waiting for their breakthrough? Do you have something for them?
I think just stick at it, and you know, I think the quicker that you find yourself, the easier it all becomes. And I mean, even for me, you know, having the career that I've had, and it's always kind of been at a certain level, it's still difficult every day to find yourself and what you're trying to say to people, I think is what I would say.
That's a great one. They have to just wait for their moment to come and endure.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. Liam, it was such a pleasure to be talking to you. This is from my part. Thank you so much. It was great. Good luck with the commercial and the fragrance. As I said, it's amazing, and you're the perfect embodiment of it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It was very lovely to speak to you.
It was great to speak to you too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.